This is the opening of the Wayans brothers. This might be just the outtake. Okay.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
Good morning.
To you. Wow. Well, good morning, Christie Taylor.
Well, welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. I am Christie Taylor, and that is Tina Tilton.
Hi, y'all. That's my southern twang this Tuesday morning. Good morning. Hey, y'all.
This is the first Tuesday of September 2022.
Hold on, is it?
This day has never happened before.
Golly.
This is a brand new day.
It does not feel like the first Tuesday of September. My gosh, but you're right.
Okay, well,
Wow.
first of all, let's acknowledge something. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. Good morning, Lawrence Thompson Jr. Good morning.
Hey, Lawrence. Good morning.
Okay, but first of all, the Taylor Tilton Show is brought to you by
The Podcast Center and Christie Taylor Consulting.
And we now have a new sponsor.
No, we don't. Not until October.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, I mean, we don't even have the information on that.
She said, no. Money don't kick in until the 1st of October. Okay.
But not only that, but that client has not given us their information yet either. So no, it's not until October. But I appreciate you. So any potential clients that would love to join us, then obviously feel free to do so by contacting us right there, ChristieTaylorConsulting.com or TinaTilton.com. We got you.
We got you. Okay, well, first of all,
Mommy said good morning. Good morning, Mommy.
Hey, good morning, Mama. Good morning. Now, Mama is a part of the show. For those who are new to the Taylor Tilton Show, this is our audio podcast. So the Taylor Tilton Show every Tuesday goes live at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and of course, for those who love podcasts and you want to check out the replays, you can go to Spotify, Google Podcast, Anchor FM, and now we are on Amazon Music and Audible. Yes.
Thank you. And let me tell you why. Compliments of ChristieTaylorConsulting.com, because this woman has placed us on all of these platforms, as well as she's created us a website. It's www.taylortilton.com. Very simple.
Come on
you guys got to go to that site. And when I say this for us, the same thing she can create for you and your company and your podcast or your TV show or your whatever. So again, I have to say ChristieTaylorConsulting.com. Big shout outs to you. Woo woo.
Okay, so that means that anything that has to do with media and entertainment, I got you. And of course, the Podcast Center, once we get the ideas, and this is a really great segue because one of the fun things that have been happening in the last couple of days, of course, the Podcast Center was definitely on, how can I say this? Has been kicking off a very fun thing. And I'm really under the gun this week to put together a curriculum because the Podcast Center, under Tina Tilton's direction, is now going to be helping other people produce their shows, such as a radio show, a 1-hour radio show that can be featured on Bumpin' 96.3 FM.
Yep.
I think I did that good. I think that's throwback hip hop. I haven't had orange juice, so I'm having this like really different radio voice today. It might actually sound good because
it does.
Okay.
You have a hip hop flair to you today. Go ahead now, bumping. That's what you do.
Bumping 96.3 FM, the throwback hip hop. Okay. I didn't have to go all the way to the lower register, but it just felt like I should. It just feels like that's best. But of course, yeah, we're going to be kicking off in October, going back to our sponsor for the
Yeah.
Taylor Tilton Show, kicking off in October. We're also kicking off in October, but the weekend bump on 96.3 FM right here in Memphis, Tennessee. So if you are a podcaster, if you are a DJ, if you are a talk show host, or if you just a person like, I've always wanted a radio show, we got you. Okay. So
or if you've always wanted your own talk show too.
If you always wanted your own talk show, we
Yeah.
got you. So I will be holding classes. I'm so geeked about this. I know we got to get to our weekend wrap up, but I am so geeked about the fact that I'm going to get a chance to start teaching people what I do with clients, which is show development. So starting on this Saturday the 10th, then also Saturday the 17th, and then Saturday the 24th, I'm going to be over at the Podcast Center in Bartlett teaching people how to put together their 1 hour radio show. So even if you already have an existing show, podcast, or what, I'll make sure to let you know how to really, pump it up. And then Tina, if you need them to actually produce the show out, they got you. So that's what the Podcast Center is all about. So I just had to kind of give an elongated.
No, that was good. And I'm so glad that you're geeked because I'm trying to figure out a way to wiggle my way out of it. I'm like, do I have to be there? Do you need me?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I'm telling you.
Lawrence said,
don't you know what I done did? What Lawrence say?
Lawrence said he was told that he has a face for radio.
Oh, Lawrence. No, well, Lawrence does not. Lawrence is an attractive young man. Yes, he is. And I have not. Yes, he can. And I've told him that. I'm like, not only do you have the face, you have the presence, the personality.
Yes.
Like he has it all for media and the message. Yeah. It's like he has a very strong personality that people listen to and they gravitate towards. So he's going to make a great candidate. As a matter of fact, he is one of your students.
Yes, he is. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
About that. So, okay, let's get
to
this.
Again, do I have to be there? Because I'm tired, Christie Taylor. I had a busy weekend, a busy jazzy weekend. Don't you know that?
You had a jazzy Labor Day weekend, and okay. Well, first of all, maybe if you give me the recap of the weekend, I'll see if you have to be there this coming up weekend.
Oh, okay. Oh, can I remember?
Well, okay, your Labor Day weekend. How was it? Starting off, did you kick off things on Thursday or Friday?
Friday. I kicked it off Friday. So Friday, so you guys that are from Memphis or came to Memphis this past weekend, then you would know that Friday was a big a promotional gathering at Club Love in Hickory Hill for the 4th annual Jazz and Rivercity Jazz and Music Festival. Sponsored by Fresh Ideas and Rivercity and things like that. But I tell you, Run Red Wing, And so I was there.
Sponsors.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I was there Friday with Mike Powell and Gina Hills was there. I saw Monet Phillips, Miriam Graham. Melina, of course, our director of operations at the Podcast Center, she was there. Christie Taylor said, "Oh, I'm gonna sit this one out because I need my nails did." So I said, "Okay, I got this." So I went to Love on Friday to help promote the concert for Sunday, which was amazing, but we'll get to that in a second. And then Friday, came on home, rested, but Saturday, I love Saturday. Saturday it was tagged. It was Christie's turn. So Christie held down the late night at Thrive from 7:30 p.m. until, and I'm sure you'll tell us about that in a second. But my Saturday was, I got 2 girls. I got to get them to their grandparents' house. Took them to their grandparents' house. And then I came back. My sister said, Camouflage Image Consulting is doing your entire look. You got to have your hands and nails done. Your hands and feet done. And I said,
manicure,
pedicure. I said, I was going to do something with them. They said, no, I'm not doing something. You got to get those. You got to get them professionally done. And I was like, okay. So she hopped in the car with me and we went riding to a new salon. This was not Walmart's nail salon.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Go ahead. Okay.
This was an elite. Yeah, I know. This was an elite place.
Okay,
And
y'all
I
don't
believe that
understand.
was the title of it.
Tina will. Okay, let me tell y'all.
See.
Elite is the name of the salon. Oh,
It
okay.
is. I believe so. Yeah, Elite Nails.
I like the name.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Out where in the International Paper area. What area is that? What part of town is that?
East Memphis, Germantown.
Okay, right there. That's where she took me.
Okay.
Right there, next door to Humdingers.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm
Yeah,
right there with
yeah.
you now. Massey and all that. Yes.
Uh-huh. So we were there, and I was like, oh, okay, kind of nice looking
Because
in
you're
here.
getting cute. You're getting cute for the weekend. I got you.
Yeah, yeah. So she signed us in. I was about to sign myself in. She said, I already got you. I said, oh, okay. And I sat down. They called us both to the back.
Did they give you
Went to the
wine? Did they ask you? Did you want
Yes. How did you know I was getting to that point? Yes. And
Okay,
I
keep
said,
on going. This is
uh-huh.
gonna be. I can tell this is gonna be a mess
Well, you
now.
are
Go ahead.
not too bad. Not too bad. Not like the first time. But but when Amy had already sat down to get her you know how you sit in and put your feet in the bubbles, the water,
Yes, in the
the bubbly
pedicure.
water.
The pedicure.
Yeah, for the pedicure. Uh-huh. And so she was already seated. I came behind her. They had me seated next to her, but I had not let the arm down yet to
Oh.
the massage. Well, he didn't really give me time to sit down. I knew to do so, but the owner, I'm gonna call him the owner. He walked past and let arm down. I was like, I don't know, I ain't ready yet. but at the same time, it just kind of started from there, and I was like, oh Lord. So I put my feet in the water. Lord, the water was too hot. I said, sheesh, it's about to burn me. But nonetheless, I inched my feet into the boiling hot water. And then the remote, I was trying to figure out my seat was too far back. It was like a lean back. Lean back. I said, no, this seat is too far back. How do I let this seat up? This remote got too many buttons on it, and I don't know which one to press.
Lord.
And I just ended up pressing some buttons, and I found the button that made me sit up a little bit, which was fine. But by that time, the lady who was about to do my pedicure, she came and she looked at my feet and said, "Oh no, too long."
Oh, your toenails?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you done made the ladies. Okay.
Yeah, too long. Oh, I know. Hurt very bad. No, they don't hurt very bad. Now they probably scratched my husband up, but they don't hurt very bad.
Poor
So
Sam.
yeah. So she clipped and clipped and clipped, and of course I watched her. And she clipped and clipped and then
clips. That is too many clips, Tina.
Yeah. I mean, I got two feet, so I'm just saying she clipped and clipped. And then she filed and filed, and then she told me, "Feel better?" And I said, "Yes, feel better."
And they look better.
And look better. Yeah, she said, "Whoa, look." Yeah, she did say something like that. Look better. And then she started talking to Amy like, "This your friend?" No, that's my sister. In other words, I think she was about to check me because, well, you know what? She may have checked me because I started hearing a language that I didn't recognize. And then they started looking at us. And I said, I think they're talking about us. Amy said it. They probably talking about your feet. Yeah, probably. Probably.
She said, this woman came in here with claws.
Yeah. Like, I'm thinking to myself, just fix it. You ain't got to do all that talking. Just fix it. I'm here for you to fix it. And so she did the little buffing of my heels, and she said, "No razor." I said, no razor is right. I don't want no razor on my foot. I'm gonna tell you why. Years ago, I think Sam and I had just gotten married, so that was about 15, 16 years ago. I went to get a pedicure, and someone, one of the nail salons, they did use the razor on me, honey. Whatever they did, I got a cut. I had a cut somewhere, and it infected my foot. So my thoughts were that was not sanitized because literally it took my foot a year and a half to heal. I was going to a podiatrist for the feet. Is that what it is? Okay, yeah. I was going to a podiatrist for a year and a half. No, and I'm very serious. And
Oh
and,
my
and I
goodness.
was just angry with that facility and even contacted them and said,
Wow.
you may want to consider using or cleaning your gadgets better or something because this
Oh
has
my
happened
goodness. I
to
was a
my
girl,
foot.
you could wait a minute, hold on one second. I've got to make this selfish. You mean you could have been I could be a friend to a millionaire already?
I know I did not sue.
You
I
didn't sue
probably should
them?
have. Mm-mm.
Girl, look, you
Mm-mm.
cheated me. You cheated me.
I cheated you. I'm sorry.
I didn't even know you good yet. And you cheated me out of your millions of dollars. I could have
You're
been a
right.
friend to a millionaire.
You're
Girl, a
right.
year and a half to heal your. Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
say
it did.
pumice
It did.
stone. Give me the pumice stone. Plus, a lot of times those razors and those graters and stuff, they make your feet worse.
Oh, okay. Well,
'Cause
my feet did not appear to be worse after that, but just definitely, yes, it
I don't
was.
like
It was worse because of the doggone infection.
you.
But
Just put the Vaseline on your feet at night. It'll be okay.
well, I tell you one thing right now, I'm like, give me that rock. Put that rock on my
Yeah, give
toes.
me
Do
the
not give
stone.
me a
Yeah, give
razor.
me the
The
pumice
other
stone.
R, rock, no razor.
Shut your mouth,
But
girl. She said a
but
rock. A
no,
rock.
I'm saying it. But and then the lady she was who did my pedicure, she was upset with me because my right toe was going to the right. It was leaning over there to the right. And I said, well, and she was trying to put it
Oh.
flat. She was just kept putting my foot flat, like down, put toe down.
Oh.
Well, my toe is down, but that's the way my toe goes. I'm
Well,
like, my foot goes that way.
she was probably trying to make you relax your feet instead of you
but
sticking your toes up.
but here's the thing. My feet were relaxed. And like Amy said, she said, you walk like that. I said, I know.
Oh,
But
see,
and yeah, like I go to the right. I just go to the right.
wow.
I should have saved that for what you don't things you don't
Yes,
know about
yes,
me or
yes.
whatever.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna save mine. I'm gonna save mine for that. I'm gonna save mine for that. Oh wow.
so it was a real strain to try and keep that darn toe or foot down and keep it straight because I'm like, really, lady, naturally my foot falls to the right. It really does. My right
Wow.
foot slightly. I mean, not like a slew
I
foot
know.
or anything like that, but just ever so slightly, it goes to the right.
Oh, now
But
I feel some kind of way. I feel some kind of way now because let me go on and say what y'all don't know about me is I really do
oh,
have a little slew foot. My right foot is a little slew.
your right foot is too. Okay, we're the right sisters.
The right, a
Hey,
slew
we need to
foot.
have a we need to have a we need to have an event called the right foot.
Right foot.
Instead of get on the good foot, get on the right foot.
Get on the right foot. They're gonna be like, no, the right slew foot sister. They
The
gonna
right
call it right slew
foot.
foot sister. Okay,
No.
so once you got through, well, once
Yeah, with that, with my mani patty, we went to Humdinger's to eat. So we grabbed something to eat, and it was delicious. Um,
I'm hungry
you
right
know,
now. I ain't had my
yeah,
oatmeal. You.
but you know who was in there going, you know
Oh
who?
my God. Okay.
Mm-mm.
No,
Yeah,
not enough. No more
it
WMCs.
wasn't no
No more.
man. It wasn't no man though. It was a WWC. Just,
Okay,
lady.
that is Tina's acronyms for WMC is white man coughing, and so WWC is white woman coughing. She has a
Yeah,
thing when she goes to restaurants. See, this is why I be real bougie acting. When she in these restaurants and they just are coughing, I cannot. I cannot.
I know. You should have seen. You should have seen Amy though, because when we ordered, Amy was like, "Where would you like to sit? At a booth?" And I said, "Yes, let's sit at a booth." But in a booth happened to be behind this lady who was coughing.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
after we
see.
paid for our meal, we went to the soda machine, to get our drinks, and that lady was still coughing. I said, I don't think we need to sit next to her.
What you
And then
said, I am
Amy,
changing seats
Amy,
right. Good morning,
Amy went over there.
Sandra Wilson. Good
Hey, Sandra,
morning.
good morning. Amy went over there and
Morning.
grabbed our silverware and moved it,
I know
took it
that's
to
right.
another table on the other
Good,
side of the building. I mean, on the restaurant.
anybody is listening and you are at a restaurant and you got a whooping cough or a coughing spell,
Come on now.
leave.
That's what I said. That's what we said. We sat down. I said, at least she could go in the women's room and do that. Amy said, well, she need to go outside.
You need to go home.
Yeah, just go on, leave. Because even I don't know. I was just like, even if you're coughing and food may have gotten lodged in her throat. I did see her eat, and then she started to cough. So I don't know if it was that or whatever, but whatever it was, I'm like, just out of the protection of others, and because we're looking at you, we're like, why don't you get your
what part of
out of here?
What part are we still under a global pandemic and the variations?
Right.
The variants and the variations, and then monkeypox, and you get look. First of all, don't sneeze too close to me. Oh, girl,
Right.
First of all,
You're gonna get looked at.
I was a germaphobe before the pandemic, so y'all already know.
Yeah, you're gonna get looked at. So, so we enjoyed our delicious meal or lunch at Humdinger's, and then we left there and went and found me. We found my beautiful hair. You know what?
Yes.
Now, so we already had tried on my dress. Nope. Okay. So I stand to be corrected. We came home and I tried on my dress again just to make sure I could fit it. And, so it was fine. And then I took a picture so that I would know what hair to match that dress with. So we headed off to the hair salon, to the beauty supply place to find a new her.
Some more her.
Yeah. Okay, no, not her. No, HER, to find a new her. New girl. Yeah, new girl. Yeah. You know, we call wig she and her.
That's right. Yeah. She.
Like, ooh, she's pretty.
I will say,
yeah.
Tina, she was too. I saw. Okay, so Tina co-hosted with Mark Baker on Sunday at the Cannon Center the Rivercity Jazz Festival that featured Pieces of a Dream. One of my favorite artists, Jonathan. No, my favorite is Jonathan Butler, then Najee and People Bryson. So she was super cute. Now Tina was super cute, but let me tell you, her was also super cute. Her was cute. Her hair was cute.
Let me tell you about my hair. I knew the hair that I was looking for, and I knew I could probably find it at the Rite Aid wig.
Oh, come on now. Wait a minute. No.
That's what I call it. I call it the Rite Aid wig store.
Because that's where they converted one of the Rite Aid stores into wigs.
Yeah. I couldn't think of the wig place. I was like, I don't know the name of it. Let's just go to Rite Aid. Let's go to Rite Aid. And then you got to go in the hood now. So I went to Rite Aid and Fraser. There's a lot of Rite Aid and Fraser get me a wig. I know where to go.
Mercy. But you are not lying. They have converted so many of those CVS's, Walgreens, and Rite Aids into wig stores. That is so true. Oh God.
And so we went to Rite Aid in the it wasn't raining yet, but it was very cloudy. We knew to take an umbrella and jacket or something. As soon as we got in Rite Aid, boom!
Wow.
Rain.
But anyway, Saturday. This is still Saturday. This is still Saturday.
Yeah, we're out and about, but we're in there. I'm in there trying on various wigs, and the lady, oh, cute. This one's cute. I was like, oh yeah, these are. Like, I didn't know which one to pick until we showed the lady the dress, and we all looked at the dress, paired it with the wigs that I had tried on, and we said, this one is going to be the one that popped. This one is it.
Hold on. Okay, number one, your Rite Aid hair store, beauty supply store, they let you try on wigs because the ones out this way.
I know they don't. That's why I went to Rite Aid.
No try on. I'm like,
no try on. Yeah. But I said, and the ones out your way, you're right. And I said, so help me understand. I can walk in your store without a mask, but you won't let me try on a wig with a wig cap? Come on. I ain't get no supports. No, I know. Come here. I go to Fraser.
Fraser, like,
yeah, come on.
They be like, okay, I'm trying this wig on whether you give me permission or not.
That's probably why. So they just went on. If you can't beat them, join them.
Join them.
So they let me try the wig.
But do they
Yeah,
still
so
charge you for a
anyone
little cap?
listening,
How much
they
they
do
charge you for the cap?
$1. $1
Okay,
for the cap. You get 3 tries, just like
right. Mm-hmm.
pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID,
And
that's right.
yeah, and because the wig that I had on was a lace front, she said, "You want lace cut?" Yeah,
Yeah, I want the lace cut. I ain't
yeah.
cutting it at the house. I ain't cutting it at the house.
I'm telling you, my sister said, "How much?" The lady said, "No cost, it's free."
I was gonna say they shouldn't be charging now.
Yeah, so
Well,
she
let me
cut the
tell you,
lace.
ladies and gentlemen. I hope you post that one picture that lovely Lisa's photographer took of you where you were posing in the door. That was a killer
I have
shot. I
not
mean,
gotten any of those pictures yet. I don't know what. I
oh
hope
my
they ain't
goodness.
using it for their own purposes, but I have not got
Ooh.
anything.
Okay, y'all. It is a very striking post. So if the photographer never sends it,
I know. I never
Sam
got
gonna be looking for him. Sam gonna be like, "Now, give me my wife's pictures."
Yeah,
Oh,
I know. That would be on my own phone. I'm gonna tell you right now, husband. I was acting up and
she
just playing
was.
around. I was playing around in there and struck a pose in the door.
She was very
Uh,
Diana Ross, very Lola Falana, very old school Hollywood black lady pose in the door, like darlings. Like her voice probably changed to darlings. Yeah, very. But let me tell you.
but
Okay,
I have
so
not seen those pictures.
yeah, but the one he showed us on it was cute. Let me tell you this: the whole time you were having this escapade in the Raleigh, well, all the way from East Memphis to Frazier.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm going to
I
Rite Aid to
was
get my wig. I ain't coming
also
out here.
Yeah, Saturday I was also having because I was my goal because like you said Friday night you and Melina you all represented the Taylor Tilton brand or the Tilton TV brand the Tina Tilton brand on Friday at Love Memphis and I said I was okay I'm gonna hold down the Midtown area and go to Thrive. Well, in order to, like you said, I didn't want to go to Love because it's like, I have not had a manicure pedicure in so long. After moving and cleaning up the last couple of weeks, and my nails were just
Mm-hmm.
shot, my hands were just
Mm-hmm.
cracking and dry. I was like, I cannot go anywhere else this ratchet, especially since she does have a black male. Oh my toenail cracked and I was walking barefoot. But anyway,
I
so
can't find it.
I go to Crosstown to go to Gloss Nail Bar, which is fabulous. And
Okay. Yep.
which is fabulous. So I also had to kind of get myself in the mix and got a mani pedi and a really nice young lady. She says she's from Mexico. Her name is Isaella, something like that. And yeah, do you want something to drink? I asked for water first, and then I started realizing when I was getting my manicure because I wasn't doing my pedi, I just asked for water. But when I got the mani, I realized they had a whole list of beverages to choose from. They had wine and cocktails. I said, shucks, next time I ain't gonna ask for water. Anyway, but yeah, but she gave me this really cute color. I got gel on my nails so I feel like, I can now represent. And I even went to this young lady. Was it Friday or Saturday? Black owned beauty supply place. There's only a few black owned beauty supply places left in the city, and she's right there, Poplar and Avalon. I think it's called Pink Noor. And I had to get some new gel and some new shampoo and stuff because my hair was getting dry. So, honey, I felt like I was freshening it up, real cute and stuff. While you were getting your girdles and wigs and getting the dress right, I was like, let me, put a little something on. And I tried to first go to back to Crosstown that evening to check out Tanya Renee Dyson over, she was performing. Girl, I got there so late. She was about to leave, but we ended up catching drinks at the art bar. And then I did finally make it to Thrive. And, of course, set in on the band was doing their second set. And then a DJ started. I did speak to Michael Powell. Shout out to him, Fresh Ideas. And Ron Redwing. Always good to see those who are supporting the arts and really appreciate. Let's give extra love to Ron Redwing and all of the sponsors who understand the importance of taking their hard-earned money from other industries and investing it in the arts. We really do need more sponsors like that who understand the importance of entertainment.
You can always count on those two to bring quality entertainment to Memphis.
Yes,
You really can.
Always over 20 years. Hey, good morning,
Uh-huh.
Zandra. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah,
Hey,
I
good
mean,
morning.
oh, well, if not almost 30. Well, wait a minute. I came home from Detroit in the mid 90s, and Michael Powell, Fresh Ideas, was already in existence. So we're talking over 30 years. Over 30 years of him. I remember when they first, do you remember when they first built out the WC Handy Park on Bill Street? And he used to always have it right there. And I will never forget Rochelle Farrell. Oh, that was one of
Wow.
my, that was one of
No.
my favorite ones. It was it's time for me to wake up, ladies and gentlemen. It's good
Wake up.
morning.
I'm glad
It's
you're already
9:30.
awake, Christy
You
Taylor.
know something? I was already awake. Because I've had such a jazzy Labor Day weekend. We haven't even gotten to the point that let's okay. So that's how my weekend is. It's at Friday, but let's get to our Friday, Saturday. So we represented the prelude, but can we get to the River City Jazz Fest? And she's telling us how she got together. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when I took my seat in the mezzanine, and thank you so much. I love those mezzanine balcony seats. I just love the side angle of the Cannon Center. I love it, love it,
Yeah,
love it, love
me
it.
too.
That's
Me too.
even more than the floor. I just really like that.
Yeah,
Maybe even
yeah.
because I'm still fantasizing back for those who understand theater and how
The
they would
theater
build it.
days. Yeah.
The theater days where the kings and the queens and the duchesses would sit on the side, elevated
Right.
above all the subjects. So maybe in my former
Romeo,
life,
Romeo,
in
wherefore
my
art
former
thou,
life,
Romeo?
wherever I found.
I'm over here, man.
So I
That's
really
the
do like
Memphis version.
right. I'm over here, mine. So I really do like those seats. But anyway, honey, I was a little tardy. I was a little tardy, but more so I was hanging out in
Artie.
the lobby. A little tardy because
Late. Okay.
concert had already. I looked up. See, she had just get mine. She was late. But more so
Yeah.
because I was, my sister, she came and some friends and stuff. So I kind of hung in the lobby a little longer, and they had already started the concert. So I did not see Tina Tilton and Mark Baker open up the show. So
Oh
I did not
man.
see you bring on Pieces of a Dream. The reason I'm saying this because y'all saw how she just said she got a manny and a petty. She was drinking wine at the spot. She went and tried to dress on so she could take a picture to match it with her new girl, her hair. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking like, okay. Tina, she always coming cute. She know how to represent. But baby, when they brought down Pieces of a Dream and was bringing up Najee, and she walked out there, and I said, wait a minute, Tina. People, honey, Tina Tilton didn't tell y'all that this dress was fabulous. First of all, sequence with the split. I mean, you were red carpet ready. You were Hollywood
Yeah.
red carpet ready with that split,
Oh,
baby.
let me tell you, the people in the back, they thought I was a singer. So they asked me, do you sing? Like every band that that was about to hit the stage that had just arrived in the backstage, not in the backstage, but that had just arrived backstage.
Honey,
Someone from that band would ask me, are you a singer? Oh, no.
when I
Trust me.
tell you,
You don't want me to sing.
only
Trust me, you
host.
don't. And that's what
But
I told
baby,
them.
you
I told
represented. You truly represented Memphis very well for those, and these were
Aw,
musicians,
thank
ladies and
you.
gentlemen, literally musicians from all around the world. I
Uh-huh.
mean,
Uh-huh.
oftentimes we just think about the lead singer or the lead performer, but their bands,
Yeah.
literally, and I love it. First of all, I love music. Music is my first love, and I love live music performed well by world-class musicians. And I always enjoy jazz musicians because they know how to show respect to their band members. Probably
Yeah.
because I grew up in music and I know the importance that the band makes to make a person sound good. So I love it when they do a break and say, hey, and shout out to my drummer, shout out to my bassist, shout out to my
Yeah.
keyboardist. And
Yeah.
I like the fact that they were saying, shout out to my bassist all the way from Austin, Texas. Talk to
Yep,
my
they
person
sure were.
all the
Yeah.
way from New York City or from
Yep.
London. I love that. So
South
we
Africa,
literally have
even.
world-class musicians from all
Jonathan
over the
Butler's
world.
musician. Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course, he's from Cape Cod. I mean, wait a minute, South Africa. I can't even think.
Cape Town.
Cape Town, South Africa. So, of course, he has world-class musicians, and I always love when he does his stories about him and Kirk Whalum. Memphis here, honey. Kirk Whalum also wasn't she gorgeous, Amy? Shout out to yes, you're amazing.
Oh, thank you. But again, compliments of her right there, not the her that I was wearing on my head, not the her, not that her, but the her the she that just checked in, Amy Neely. Amy Neely is the owner of Camouflage Image Consulting. And she consultants, I'm sorry, and she dressed me, as I said on stage, from my head to my toes,
and
from the wig to the makeup to the dress to the nails to the shoes. Camouflage did that.
So
women were asking me, who did that? I said, I ain't got no cards. I'm sorry,
baby. Yes,
but you can find her on the web.
Well, you know something, in the future, Amy, maybe you should just include a little something for her to carry in a purse, a cute purse or something, all your cards. Because when I tell you, even the shoes, one thing, okay, so we're going to talk about fashion real quick, okay, because she was showing out. Tina came on there and she was poised. She held her own, because sometimes, let me tell you all, let me give y'all insight. Welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. Good morning, everybody. I'm Christie Taylor. That's Tina Tilton. We hanging out. This is what we do. This was Tina's idea to give y'all an opportunity to learn more about us beyond the persona. So all the work that we put into looking good, sounding good, I mean, there is a lot that goes into it. So also, I just want to say, when you are in a male-dominated industry, music and media, and you're able to come and represent yourself in a feminine way, and still hold your own. I'm just giving my girls some props. That's all I want to do right now. And be able to say, yes, I am super cute, super sexy, and these shoes are fly. This dress is fly. My hair is fly. I'm fly. And still be able to perform at the top level. Come on now. I just got to give my girls some props.
Aw, Christie Taylor. Thank you. That was so funny, because I don't know if you were out or seated at the time when I made an announcement saying that people backstage didn't recognize me. Even my towel. I was like,
yes, I did. Yes, I
you were there.
I was listening. Oh, speaking of that, me and Melina at one point, we had to high five each other because she kept showing us love from the stage too. Say my name.
Of course. Christie Taylor Consulting and Melina Reed, the Podcast Center. Of course. But Mark Baker made it really, really smooth. It was very fun. Let me tell you what was so amazing to me, and what I found to be like, oops. Because you're so used to seeing, especially the celebrities on camera, on television. Seeing, that's kind of the best way to see them is on television. So you have your own thoughts about how tall they are and what they must look like. Honey, I had everybody messed up. Yeah. So of course, when I first got there, I'm in my flats. I had on my dress, and my hair and face is all done, but I had my flats on with my duffel bag. But the only artist that was there at the time was Pieces of a Dream, because they went up first. And I thought I recognized one, because I did an interview with everyone that was on the ticket except Jonathan Butler. I did not interview Jonathan Butler. He was away in South Africa at the time. But I interviewed everyone on the ticket, and I looked at one of them and I said, he looks like the one that I said, James? He said, yeah, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. I said, it's Tina Tilton with the blend. I interviewed you on the podcast. He's like, oh, I said, I know my hair is different, but you never know what to expect from me. So we just kind of hugged and gave each other a high five and things like that. He was like, oh, wow, you look wonderful. I said, okay, thank you. You great to meet, nice to meet you. Not a problem. So he went off on the stage. And then the other one came maybe 20 minutes later or so. And I said, I know that face. That's Curtis. But when I say they were so short, Christie, they were short men. I thought, or in my mind, I'm thinking that they are much taller than me, at least 5'7", something like that. I'm 5'1", so 5'6", 5'7" to me is much taller. No, they were kind of my same height with my heels on. So when I looked at them, like, oh, Curtis, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, that's Curtis. Hey. Not to mention, let me tell you what's embarrassing.
I think Jonathan Butler is your height. I think he.
Yes. I was actually taller than him. And let me tell you why I didn't recognize him, because I was taller than him. And he had on his everyday clothes backstage. So I walked past him a few times and I just spoke like, hey, how you doing? Went right on past him.
Wow.
Did not know it was him. Did
Wow.
not know it was him until he disappeared. And when he came back with an entourage. So I knew, like I said, this got to be somebody important. This must be Peebo, because he's the only one. I'm trying to tell you. Now, I did not say this obviously on stage, and I would not have said this on stage, but I thought it was Peebo, because by default I was told everyone else was there. So when I saw this entourage, I'm just yelling, Peebo, Peebo. The entourage kept walking, Peebo, and kept walking. But then one guy in the back, he tapped Jonathan and said, she's trying to get your attention. So he turns around and stops. And I said, hey, it's very nice to meet you. I said, I'm Tina, who interviewed you and your son on the podcast. Yes, I did. I said, you and Kendrick, because that's Peebo's son's name. I said, I'm the one that interviewed you and Kendrick on the podcast. He said, oh, okay, nice to meet you. You look gorgeous. Something about how I look again. I said, okay, oh, thank you so much. Have a great show. And he walked on, and I turned around. I said, oh, snap, Tina, dummy, that was not Peebo. That was Jonathan Butler.
Dear Jesus. So gracious. He was gracious.
He was. He really was.
Because he could have been like, you didn't interview me.
Oh, you didn't interview me, and that's not me. Yeah, I know all of that. So you guys, Jonathan has a real gracious spirit.
Yes, yes. I said, but you were probably too cute to say that too, though.
Well, I don't know, but I mean, again, what you said is the best word that I can describe it as, was gracious, because I said, wow, he did not even have to say that. He didn't have to stop. He didn't have to do anything, because I done called him the wrong person. Lord have mercy. And I had no intentions on doing that. But again, my mind was saying to me, I already know Jonathan is here, so this must be Peebo, without even really assessing the look of him. I just was just thinking, this got to be Peebo, and it wasn't. And I was trying to correct myself when he got off stage, but by the time we introduced, I think Van Turner, when Jonathan finished performing, then we brought up Van Turner. He talked about him running for the 2023 Memphis mayoral campaign, so he's going to be running for mayor this next term around. And when I went backstage again, Jonathan was gone. They had already gotten in the van and had left. But dang God, I missed my picture.
I tell you,
I missed a chance to correct myself and everything. So Jonathan, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
Something I can't even, I did have a chance, because Tina did give me a chance to get a VIP access, and I didn't get a chance.
You worked that. We worked that system.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I did interviews. We got backstage.
I would say like this. Since I was tardy at the beginning, she like texted and say, "Hey, come get your VIP badge." So I think between Jonathan Butler and Najee, I met you, so I did get a chance to get back there, hobnob and things of that nature. Saw some amazing people, took some pictures. I was trying to get food though, and some water.
Ooh, don't go there.
Okay, well, we're gonna skip over the help. I mean, over those who were assisting, and they were very much trying to make sure that that.
Oh no, the help was fine. I was talking about the food, and the food was good too. It was just a challenge.
I missed the food, and by the time I was asking for water, they were like, "We're out of water and out of cups."
I know.
I was like, "Let me go back to my seat."
Go back to my seat. Yeah.
And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Great performances, but I must confess, because I guess I was out and about the night before, trying to be out and about handling things all day. I did take a brief nap. Y'all got to understand, past 50, say amen if you know what I'm talking about. You got to take a nap before you go out. Okay, all I'm saying. And I did take a short nap, but I must confess that when my beloved Najee took the stage
Oh,
and began to perform flawlessly. A sister got real relaxed and chill, and I started trying to figure out why am I getting so relaxed? Well, as I'm getting too relaxed, like I'm at the house, and I was like, oh
yeah,
my god, this is
yeah.
the music I put on when I want to chill and like fall asleep. So sad to say,
Yeah.
Najee was perfectly lulling me to sleep. I mean, I was getting like somebody done put something in my drink or something. Like, I'm sleepy. I'm like, I want to go. So I was like, fight it, fight it, fight it. So that's another reason I came back downstairs trying to find something to eat. And so, because I'm like, well, maybe if I can perk up. Because he was, I mean, it was flawless. I mean, he's amazing. Love
He
his jacket,
was
love
flawless.
all that. But it still is the music that I
And
put
you
on.
two took a very nice picture too.
I know we got to post it. I got to post it. And then when Peebo, because I think and then no, I came back down there between Najee and Peebo because I was like, I don't know if people don't come on stage. I mean, shout out to Cannon Center. They did amazing well this time between sets. Nobody was like long because the last time I had a concert, I think like after 7, I almost had a 45-minute setup. But they were fast this weekend.
Yeah, they were.
But I still was like, I am so chilled after Najee that I just want to like, and plus it was getting late. But I did stay. I heard a couple of songs by people, and then I came back down backstage. And I'm thinking, hey, Tina, I'm finna go. But Tina's eating at this point. We're saying hi to some of the band members. And then she was like, no, we got to go take a picture with Najee. We got to wait till people got off stage so we can. I was like, okay. But let me tell you, I had a wonderful time until, I had a good time the whole time until we had to walk outside. Somebody advised us.
Put his name out there, Sean. I think his name is Sean.
No. It was Mr. Curry. Mr. Curry, who said he's a neighbor of Stan bell ringer. He was like, oh yeah, he remembered us from our radio years and stuff like that. And at the end of the night, because we were in the far back of the Cannon Center, and true enough, there is a back door, and you can go down the sidewalk to get to the garage. Howsoever, when a sister had on heels at any length of time, and it's a little muggy outside, the last thing we want to do is walk outside. We should have walked through the carpeted building to the escalator or elevator.
Like the lady advised us, but no, the security officer thought he knew best.
Oh God. So next thing we know, we are literally outside. And then even our escort, who was a friend of his, he's over one
security
of the
too.
But he's not security by trade, because actually I think he owns
not
a business
trade.
over the entire Corvette. We'll learn more about that.
Corvette,
but
Corvette of America, Corvettes of America.
We walked down to get to Tina. She was on one level. I was hoping we weren't going to go to the next level to mine, because I'm like, I got to walk another level down to my car. So he was like, yeah, we should have walked through the building.
yeah, we should have walked through the building. I said, tell your friend that we said we should have walked through the building. He took us outside in this dress. Again, my slit is way up there. So I'm walking outside in the elements, thigh high. I'm in the elements, and some car had slowed down, but then they decided to like, you ain't got to show out for me, child. I'm not impressed. I'm trying to get to my car. Me, Christie, and the security guy officer. We are trying to get to our cars. Then
one of those dresses that guys would literally probably put on brakes.
As
we get to the wrap up, something y'all don't know. Okay, because I know we got 12 minutes before our show starts. We're going to be kicking off the Taylor Tilton Hour. We are showing you all so much love. Thank you all. Hugs and kisses, everybody who's hanging out with us today. As we kick off this month of September, two things before I do what you don't know about me. Is we are welcoming Nashville, Tennessee to the Taylor Tilton Hour. At the end of last year, we have been adding a market every month throughout the Comcast Southeast region. We are literally throughout the entire Southeast region, from Tennessee to Alabama to South Carolina to Arkansas to Mississippi and Georgia. And we are so excited that Nashville is now a part of our Taylor Tilton Hour. And I'm just mind blown. I had to post it last week that we are in over over 1 million households, the Taylor Tilton
Mm-hmm.
Hour. That means the Christie Taylor Show, followed by Tina Tilton's The Blend. And I'm just really grateful. Like, so much has been happening in our lives that we have not
Yeah.
paused to
Yeah. Yeah.
celebrate our milestones. So I just wanted
Sure.
to take a moment to express gratitude to God for our gifts, our talents, and abilities,
Yes.
and
Thank you,
keeping
God.
us moving forward in our
Absolutely.
gifts, talents, and
Absolutely.
abilities. And looking forward, once again, I'm excited about this coming up weekend, starting to teach others how to put their shows together for the weekend bump on 96.3 FM, which kicks off in October. And shout out to our future sponsor that's going to be kicking off, and all of our future sponsors of the Taylor Tilton
Sponsor.
Show and
Yeah.
the Taylor Tilton Hour. So if you want to get on this gravy train, now, of course, we've been, slowly and quietly building. And God is just we're having fun, y'all. We really are having fun. I mean, we've been at this a long time, over 30 years each. And we are grateful that God is still allowing us to use our gifts, talents, and abilities to entertain and amuse.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. So with that being said, I jumped
Yeah.
on a live yesterday, which y'all don't know about me. And for those who didn't watch it, y'all really didn't know. I
Oh.
love parks. Okay, well, y'all do know I love trees, and Tina knows I like to talk to collect rocks, talk to trees. I love parks. Like, honestly, I will go grab a bite to eat, take it to go, and go sit in the park. That is like one of my favorite things to do. But so yesterday was no I was late getting to brunch, ended up at Cafe Eclectic on McLean off of the North Parkway. So once I finished eating, all around 3:00, because I literally was there until they closed. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go sit in the park and just kind of absorb, this Labor Day in nature. Instead of going to where I typically park, Tina, I usually go to the Overton Park close to the museum and Overton Shale. But this time I'm like, no, I'm going to go off of the Parkway, on the other side where the Broad Street dead ends.
Okay.
And I pulls up in the park on that side where all the barbecue, and I be forgetting.
Uh-oh, sounds like something is about to happen. Mm-hmm.
Honey, I forgot number 2 that's where
You saw some lovers. You were in Overton Park. You saw lovers.
Kinfolk. I saw all our kinfolk, good kinfolk barbecuing, because that's where the gazebos
barbecue.
are.
Okay.
That's where the gazebos are.
Thought you saw some lovers in the bushes. Like,
Well,
they be out there.
I pulls up and I'm like, oh man, there's a lot of cars over here. There are people still jogging and walking dogs and stuff, but there's a lot of people like really family reunion style grilling. And I pull up and I literally jump on a live and say, do y'all think I should crash one of these barbecues?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Almost got out of my car. Y'all. And I was going to say, hey, yeah, Big Mama said to come by. I was like, I should use a name. I should just say somebody kinfolk. They ain't gonna know what cousin did it. And then I was like, I can't go to one where it's just a small gathering, because they're gonna be like, no. But if you go to the one like 30 or 40, they're not gonna know who invited me.
Oh no, they're not. No, not at all. Not at all. Plus, if you said that they look like us, then they know who you are and they would welcome you with open arms. Christie Taylor, is that our Labor Day barbecue? Come on, girl.
And when one of the little children had a soccer ball that came in my direction, I'm on the live and I'm telling people like, oh yes, now I'm just really having fun yesterday. And then one Jazz Ballinger, she said that was your ticket to get to the family reunion, because literally a soccer ball came near my car. And I was like, and I was really like, there was a girl, that was how you was gonna get in. That was how you was gonna get in. Instead, I chatted for another 15 minutes on the live, and then I went to Dairy Queen. And can I say, I had a good time, and then I ended up down on the river while the sun was setting. So me and my sister, even though she ended up having only 3 hours of sleep, so we didn't get a chance to get together for our Labor Day, we still had a good time. And but I almost crashed, which I don't know about me, is I might actually one day be adventurous enough and crash a party or a barbecue. So that's what y'all didn't know about me.
Adventurous. All right, you better try wise, because I ain't telling you to crash any old party and everybody party. You need a little wisdom from the Lord before you go crashing into anything. It sounded safe. That story that you just said, that sounded safe. Now you get too adventurous and get to crashing and stuff. Make sure you're alive too, so we can know where you are.
Look, right. Put it on Facebook. Right. Put it on
Right.
Facebook. Here I am, y'all. If y'all looking for me. So what is something we don't know about you?
I already told you.
Oh,
And
that's
plus,
right.
right now I'm sleeping. Do you know that my air went out? Lord have mercy, my air
Now
out of my
that's what
house.
we didn't know. Your air went out?
Yes, after a full weekend, we come home to a hot upstairs. And so now the air is out upstairs. And of course, with yesterday being Labor Day, no one was at work. So today, my husband has made a phone call for someone to repair our upstairs air conditioning unit. However, I don't know when they're coming because I hopped on the podcast with you. So I don't know if they'll be able to come today, tomorrow, next week. Oh, don't say that, Tina. Let's just say today or tomorrow. I don't know
So
when
everybody
they're
gonna be
going
hanging
to
out
come.
downstairs, basically.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh yeah. The kids already slept downstairs. Like, oh, babe, I think you're gonna have to pull their mattresses down and just put them on the floor in the living room and let them sleep down here for the night. Because it's, I mean, heat rises, so it's
Yes,
already
yes.
too hot. It's
Extra
already
hot.
too hot up
Extra
there.
hot. Oh wow.
Yeah, I dare not have them, in that. However, God is good because the downstairs air conditioning unit still works.
Hallelujah.
So we're like, no complaints. Let's just get it fixed. Let's and get it done. And then yesterday, let's see, the air went out Sunday after we got home, and then yesterday was Monday. Baby ate something that she should not have, and her face is broken out all around her mouth.
Oh,
So I
isn't she
called the
allergic to
doctor.
isn't
Yeah,
she
to
allergic
red.
to tomatoes and stuff?
Yeah, and she went because her mom was preparing and prepping for the jazz festival, so I had the children scattered to their grandparents' houses, and she's over there eating something that she probably should not have eaten. Matter of fact, she did tell me she had spaghetti from one of my aunts, and I said, you should not
Oh
eat that
my goodness.
spaghetti.
And
So
it
now
must
she
wait a
was
minute. Wait a minute. And if if she had a bad breakout, that means that spaghetti was good.
yeah, I guess so. I know, just as red and blistered up around her faces. And girl, you can't go to school like that. So of course she's crying. I don't want to look like this. I'm very emotional. Lord, who taught her that?
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
we're gonna need to keep you off that Nick Jr. channel.
Right.
Telling me you're very emotional right now. Okay. Well, get unemotional and get over it because we're gonna get you to the doctor. She's gonna fix it. We're gonna pray about it and ask the Lord to heal you through the medicine. That's it.
That's it.
And
Oh
you
my
stop eating red. When we're not around, stop eating red.
God.
How about
Stop
that?
eating anything that's red. No spaghetti, no tomato sauce, no
Tell
nothing.
you. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Honey, but apparently your kinfolk can make good spaghetti because she kept on eating.
She know about she had a little girl, whatever. I know my child.
That spaghetti was good. That spaghetti.
It had to be good. So now, so those are two things that I know that I'm definitely will have to tackle this morning after this podcast ends. So I do
Well,
thank you
coming up in
guys.
3 minutes. Yes, coming up in 3 minutes. It is the Taylor Tilton Hour brought to you by Christie Taylor Consulting and the Podcast Center. Christie Taylor Consulting is all about helping you with media prep and training and show development, including preparing you for the weekend bump on 96.3 FM. Classes are starting on September the 10th, 17th, and 24th, and brought to you by the Podcast Center. We help you produce your shows. That's what Tina Tilton and Melina does. They make it happen. They bring it to life. So if you want more information about us, go to taylortilton.com. Yes, the new website is up. And if there's any issues, blame it to my head, not my heart. taylortilton.com. Check out taylortilton.com. All right, everybody. We love you. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all for hanging out. We really, really, truly do. And
Wait a minute. Today, remember to check me out today at noon because I will be interviewing. Yeah. Do you know who your guest is today?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I enjoyed the interview so well. Jay Chanel. And then next week I got new shows. Matter of fact, I'm looking to interview Tina. I am going to be interviewing Tanya Renee Dyson, as well as I still have some more people up my sleeve in the political world. So who you got today?
I don't know. All I know is I don't know who's airing today.
Well,
I know
ladies
that
and
sounded
gentlemen,
so crazy. Like, seriously, I don't know who's airing today on television. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's got to be a repeat. However, today I do know I have two new live tapings. One is at noon today. I will be interviewing Mark Calderon. You know him? He is. Nah, I ain't gonna sing that song for you because that ain't appropriate.
yeah,
I'll
don't
just
sing,
go with
don't sing.
"I Adore Mia Moore." Color Me Bad. The
Okay.
lead singer of Color Me Bad will be on with me today at 12 noon on Facebook Live. So y'all check us out and feel free to drop any comments that you may have for him or me. And then today also at 5 p.m. Do you know Felton? You know Felton Pilate? Come on now. The lead singer for Confunction.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Conjunction. Yes. Okay. Yes.
good. He's
Okay.
going to be joining me today at 5 p.m. So I got a full fun day. And I
Listen,
want you all to join me. That's going to be so fun. Very informational, very entertaining. Shucks, just
you know, this
very
is all
fun.
leading up to the Southern Heritage Classic weekend. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Southern
Oh,
Heritage
yeah.
Classic weekend is upon us. So, next week, you're going to hear if we got into the mix. Oh, my God. I'm still recovering from this weekend. Oh, my
I
goodness.
know, me too. Me too.
Well,
So,
by this time next weekend too, I should have seen my brother and sister-in-law. They're coming up from Florida for the classic weekend, and also, like I said, we've got our training at the podcast center, so we're gonna be crazy busy yet again.
oh, no, I know.
All right, darling.
I know. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Maza for the biggest, that's a comma and a comma